Hi guys, what's up, Dax here, and today we've got more F1 2012 career mode. We're coming to an end to the season nearly here. This race will be from Japan, but here are the results after Singapore, the championship, Drivers' Championship, and as you can see I'm 128 points ahead of Romain Grosjean, and I think after the next race I need to be 125 points ahead to win in Japan, so it's going to be a close one, and watch out for the scoreboard at the end of the race. But here we are in 18th position on the grid. A very bad qualifying from me, so starting from the back, so it's going to have to be some rough turn one action to make sure that we can get as many positions as possible, putting it into the Prix fuel mixture, putting it into the front brake bias to make sure we have best traction and make sure we have the best brake standard. Turn one, a little bit of contact with Kovalainen, not really that mega, but who's that off in the gravel at turn one? There are two cars, there are loads of cars, about 6 or 7, maybe even 8 cars off in the gravel in turn one. I think one of them was Mark Webber. I don't know who else was caught up in it, but we'll see at the end of the race. And just trying to sort of thread my way through the Senna S's. I think that's the Senna S's, or maybe it's the Schumacher S's. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sure it's called the S's, but I swear there's a famous person name in front of it. I'm sure somebody will leave a comment now making me look like an idiot. But yeah, if you could leave me a comment about what actually those corners are called, that'd be awesome. And make me look like an idiot. That'd be quite funny as well. But anyway, so coming down to the hairpin here. It's kind of hard to get this one right on the first lap because the brakes are cold, the tyres are cold, the whole car isn't feeling good on the heavy fuel load, and now we're deciding to switch through all of the camera views just because we're getting a bit bored. But anyway, we're going to hopefully catch up to Maldonado, maybe not. He's got Vern, I think, in front of him, so that's quite an impressive run from the Toro Rosso guy straight away to be right up there in 6th position. Not too bad whatsoever. And now we're deciding to put it into the lean fuel mixture because we don't think we're going to be able to catch Maldonado, so it's probably good to back up the rest of the field and keep our tyres in shape and overall save fuel and all that. So by the end of the race we should, in theory, have a good car, but that's obviously going to going to depend on what we treat the car like in the race. If we're aggressive with the curbs and everything, it's going to be interesting to say the least. But anyway, so now going down into the first turn. I don't think Perez is going to have enough speed to try and get past me. He doesn't go for it. He was pretty close, I'm not going to lie, but he didn't go for the move, luckily. So we got the position there, and we kept the position, so that's good. Now Maldonado's still in front of us. Obviously we would like to overtake him, but let's just put it into perspective here. We only need a couple of points to secure this championship, and Mark Webber's in the pit lane. I don't know whether you briefly saw that. If you want to rewind the video, you can see on the mini-map that Mark Webber was in the pit lane, which is a bit weird, but whatever. We've only lost a little bit ground to Maldonado, but we're not going to be too aggressive with the car here. We just want to keep the car on the track. 7 tenths to Perez, not too bad, but as I said, and I've said throughout this video, or meant to say throughout this video, I'm not very good around here in Japan. Japanese Grand Prix is really not suiting my style, and I'm not very fast, so I don't know, I wish I would have been a bit faster throughout this race, maybe done a bit of practice and time trial or whatever, but sometimes you just don't need to do time trial, and whatever, we can do that for season 3, that will be coming up. I don't know off the top of my head when it will start, but probably in a couple of weeks' time. Here we are on lap 4, Maldonado's in front of us, there's a yellow flag. Oh, it's Alonso off the track. We've gained a position. Alonso down to 8th, and here he is right into the back of us. I think this is the next lap, and we're going for the defensive inside. Love it, the DRS. So powerful here in Suzuka. He gets us round the outside through turn 1, 2, and he's got the position done there. Now this should be our pit lap here at the end of lap 5, and coming to the pit lane, so is Alonso in front of us. So you can see we didn't lose too much of a time to Alonso throughout that lap, but obviously not what we'd want throughout this race. We didn't really want to be slower than the Ferraris and sort of matching pace with the Saubers, and even slower than the Toro Rossos in front of us. And the Caterham, I think, was quite close to us throughout this race as well, but whatever, looks like in front of us that the Williams and Ferrari have got good stops. But watch this as I come out of the pit lane. Look at the lines. I get nowhere near the lines, and penalty. What? Cross the pit exit line. Let's have a look at this in replay. Look, here's my car in the middle of your screen. At what point do I cross the line? I'm not sure. I keep reversing. It's like, is this just a random glitch? Like, I even tried to just slow it down. There's no way. I've got at least a good half a metre there. And I crossed the pit lane apparently. But whatever, we'll use a flashback because that's one of the few times I use a flashback. It's when the game glitches out that badly, and that's a bit weird, but whatever. We'll skip ahead. So I think this will be the last lap. Not really much happening. I think we've stayed in the same position, well, pretty much. Raikkonen wins the race, one of our championship contenders. So this could mean now that we don't win the championship in this race. We'll see at the points at the end of this video. Petrov having a sterling race in 8th position here. Alonso not making up any ground in 6th. But you can see there, he's pulled a 14-second gap. We've been pretty much in the slow fuel mixture for quite a bit of this time. And even when we're in the fast fuel mixture, we won't be able to catch them. So a bit of a sloppy last turn there. But we get the last corner done. But no penalties for me. Pretty much clean race. Cross the line to finish. What was it, 7th? One of my best races. Grosjean finishes 14th. No points for Grosjean. Webber 18th. Wow, that's not very good racing for them. Kimi Raikkonen wins. Jensen Button, Hamilton, Massa, Verne, and we've won the championship. That is just so awesome. Just like Sebastian Vettel in 2011 winning the championship at Suzuka in Japan. What an absolutely amazing season, guys. But it's not going to stop here. We've still got a couple of rounds to go, and that's just going to be interesting because now we've got nothing to lose. We can fight and battle for the win. You can see very happy here with the championship win, as you would be. And wow, it's been pretty amazing. And I must say thank you to all guys for tuning in for the series. We've got, I think, a couple of episodes left. We've got 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So be sure to stay along. And I'm thinking about doing like a full race in Brazil, like a whole 25% race, and I'm doing it live commentary, but I'm still thinking about it. Is Afro leaving Red Bull? Well, personally, I haven't even decided what I wanted to do next season. Just waiting to see what the contract offers I have at the last couple of rounds. But most of all, I want to see what you guys think in the comment section, what team I should move to. I'm definitely looking down there in the comment section, because as a champion, you'll probably get most teams wanting you on board. So leave it in the comment section, guys. I'll be sure to read them and take them into consideration. But yeah, it's been pretty much it. Thanks for watching. It's been Alex, I'm out here. Goodbye.